What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian. Welcome to C-Real Productions. You guys, we have some good scoops to talk about in today's video. Some really good topics I cannot wait to jump into. Have you guys seen Joker 2 this weekend? It is extremely underperforming at the box office, you guys, at a total of $121 million worldwide, you guys. That is a big drop off from the first billion-dollar movie for Joker, you guys. It is extremely surprising to me that this movie is doing terrible at the box office, you guys. Like, I didn't think it would do those kind of numbers. I don't know what it is, but the sequels to Captain Marvel, the sequel to Joker, Captain Marvel made $1 billion pre-pandemic. Joker made $1 billion pre-pandemic. In the world we live in, post-pandemic, you guys, the Marvels, the lowest grossing MCU film to date. Joker 2 is on track to be extremely underperforming, you guys. This is wild to me. And the cinema score for Joker 2 is the lowest of all comic book movies, you guys, at a D. Madam Web has a higher cinema score than Joker 2. Let that sink in. I don't think anything as bad as Madam Web. Madam Web was absolutely terrible. Absolutely. Just absolutely bad. Joker 2 is nowhere on the level of Madam Web. So you have a lot of people who are genuinely just shocked, you guys. Like, I'm still to this day, I cannot believe that they would rank it a D, you guys. I think I don't know. Like I said, the musical elements for Joker 2 just didn't do it for me. But I feel like if you take the musical elements out of the film and you supplement it for something that fits the narrative for the story to actually progress, I feel like we're okay. But I don't know, you guys. Let me know what you guys think about Joker 2 having the lowest comic book score on the cinema score at a D, you guys. It is absolutely insane. Moving on, you guys. Apparently, Sam Raimi, this is coming from Jeff Snyder. Sam Raimi is finalizing a deal right now to direct Doctor Strange 3, which is really interesting to me. Love Sam Raimi. Love the Evil Dead films. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness was a step down from the first Doctor Strange. I was hoping Scott Derrickson would return and direct Doctor Strange 3, but I still love Sam Raimi's work. I mean, the Spider-Man trilogy with Tobey Maguire, wonderful stuff. Spider-Man 1 and 2, still to this day, you know, my favorite comic book films. I just hope he has a lot of prep for Doctor Strange 3 if this turns out to be true. And he's not just signing on after, you know, Scott Derrickson had, you know, creative differences for Doctor Strange in Multiverse of Madness. I want him to fully develop and have full creative control for Doctor Strange 3 moving forward. Because I feel like with him kind of stepping into the place, he didn't really understand the world of Doctor Strange just yet. He didn't watch WandaVision, so there were a lot of issues that a lot of fans had. You know, the fact that he didn't watch WandaVision, you know, and, you know, he was dealing with the Scarlet Witch in the Multiverse of Madness film was kind of concerning to me. So I'm hoping Sam Raimi has all the prep time that he can for Doctor Strange 3. Honestly, I hope to God, you guys, everything works out, and I hope he has a lot of creative control if he is going to be directing Doctor Strange 3. I mean, there's a lot of, you know, loose ends that have to be, you know, closed out with the whole, you know, Clea at the end and Third Eye and possibly Dormammu. I would love to see it the introduction of the character Brother Voodoo, you guys. His brother was in the first Doctor Strange film. There's a lot of stuff to look forward to for Doctor Strange 3, dealing with the whole incursions and the whole multiversal war, you guys, leading into Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret War. So there's a lot to look forward to with Doctor Strange 3. I hope Sam Raimi cooks, because you know he will, you guys. There were some great elements to Doctor Strange and Multiverse of Madness, don't get me wrong. It just wasn't as good as the first Doctor Strange film, in my opinion, you guys. But moving on to the next topic, you guys. Amadeus Cho has apparently been casted already in the MCU, you guys, and he's gonna be played by Logan Kim, you guys. No idea who this actor is, but Amadeus Cho, his mom was in Avengers Age of Ultron. She was a scientist working with Bruce and Tony, and, you know, in the comic books, he turns into the totally awesome Hulk. I'm like, okay, cool. Okay, I don't need another smart Hulk. I don't. The Hulks right now are all over the place. With She-Hulk, Scar, Bruce, I just don't give two craps about the Hulks right now in the MCU. But with the Red Hulk making his big introduction in Captain America: Brave New World, you guys, there's something to look forward to. And not only that, it's being reported by Daniel RBK that Captain America 4, with all the reshoots and rewrites, it's going to lead into a World War Hulk movie, you guys. That could possibly mean the Bruce Banner that we know, the smart Hulk character, his identity will be gone. And he will go full-blown raging Hulk again, is what all of the fans have wanted for quite some time, including myself. Like, that's the Hulk I want to see. I'm tired of smart Hulk. I don't want to see that anymore. But to throw in all the other Hulks that you would think, like Amadeus Cho, She-Hulk, the Red Hulk, Scar, it is going to be wild. Because if they're going full-blown World War Hulk, you guys, that's on the status of, like, Bruce Banner almost destroying Earth. So it makes all the sense in the world if they're going to start introducing these Hulks so they can stop him. That would be really interesting. But other than that, if they weren't doing a World War Hulk, film or project, and they're just introducing Amadeus Cho and, the totally awesome Hulk, no interest in the character whatsoever. I'll be honest with you, none at all. Like, I'm not interested in him. I don't want to see it. Like I said, I don't want to see another smart Hulk adaptation in the MCU. The Hulk hasn't been great since Age of Ultron. I'm going to be honest with you. He hasn't been great since Age of Ultron and the Incredible Hulk film with Edward Norton. I mean, he's just been an all-right character. With the Russo brothers, what they did with the character and, adapting him and kind of giving him growth was cool, but it got boring to me, honestly, because, I want to see the Raging Hulk again. But moving on, you guys, this one's interesting. So apparently Bucky will appear in Captain America 4. Captain America Brave New World. It was always interesting to me to see where had Bucky had left off after Endgame. And then seeing his character progress, seeing him happen, being in Wakanda, him, being cured by the Wakandans. That was awesome. And then him teaming up with, Sam Wilson, Captain America, and the Disney Plus show was dope to see. Loved it. What makes him sign on to the Thunderbolts? What is he going through that he has to sign on to this group of characters? Or is it just because he can relate to them? He can't relate to the Avengers. You know what I mean? He truly feels alone other than having Sam Wilson with him, you guys. That's it. So if he does make an appearance, hopefully it's an interaction with Sam, Sam being Captain America, and be like, yo, what's going on with you? You know what I mean? I thought you were pardoned, blah, 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 blah. Why are you with this group of misfits? What's happening? That would be interesting. I like Bucky. I love the Winter Soldier, you guys. Winter Soldier has, I'll be honest with you. Winter Soldier was the best in Captain America Winter Soldier. I never forget the fight scene with him and Captain America, you guys, flipping the knife back and forth. It was completely epic, you guys. So that's going to be interesting. And moving on to the final two topics, you guys. Apparently Marvel Studios is developing a Silver Surfer project. And Matt Shakman, the director of the Fantastic Four First Steps, will be producing it. Makes all the sense in the world because he's introducing Julia Gardner as Shella Ball in, First Steps next year in July, you guys. So he's kind of bringing this introduction to the Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer. It's going to be interesting. I don't know what's going to happen with Julia Gardner's character, but to actually have Noran Rad, you guys, and I hope that is what the project is going for, I would be completely okay with that. I mean, it's been speculated and it's been talked about that, the Fantastic Four First Steps come from a different universe. So maybe Julia Gardner, her Noran Rad is dead, and the Noran Rad in the main MCU timeline is still alive. It's a possibility, and I would love to see a Noran Rad, you guys. God, give me Silver Surfer. That would be so badass. And the final topic, you guys, Spider-Man 4 is apparently going to be called The King in Black, you guys, based off the comic book run with Knull, who is going to be introduced in Venom The Last Dance. I just read that comic book, you guys. Absolutely great work. Knull is extremely powerful, and, he's the god of symbiotes. And if Spider-Man dons the symbiote suit in Spider-Man 4, it makes all the sense in the world, and we can finally have a rhyme and a reason for the Sony Marvel films having some kind of continuity and some kind of purpose. Because right now, they're just their own films on their own separate islands, and I hate that. But if they can tie this into Spider-Man 4, you guys, we're in for a treat. I mean, Nolan's a multiverse villain. He's gone to war with Celestials, you guys. He's ripped the Sentry in half. He is extremely powerful. And if Andy Serkis is playing this character, I cannot wait. That's the rumor right now, you guys. Andy Serkis is going to be playing Knull in Venom The Last Dance. And it's been rumored that Knull is going to be continued on post, Venom The Last Dance. And I hope to see Eddie Brock return in some kind of multiverse movie with Spider-Man. I still want to see Venom and Spider-Man interact, you guys. I really cannot wait. But Spider-Man 4, The King in Black, I see it. I see it. That would be a banger, you guys. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below about today's topics. Let me know what you think about Joker receiving a D on the cinema score. Let me know what you guys think about all the Captain America Brave New World rumors, Amadeus Cho, the totally awesome Hulk. Let me know you guys' thoughts and opinions. Post your comments down below. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching C-Roll Productions. Peace.